Business is business. As it was impossible to prove at that time the implication of the Soviets, at the end of the year, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics became the reality for the whole world. The treaty and the declaration of the creation were the pillars of the Union. Like black humor, the formal proclamation was made from the stage of the Bolshoi Theater. After all, it was a representation of the propaganda. And even the Soviet Constitution in 1924 was never really used as a guide. It was, in fact, useless. Already in 1921, the proposed new economic policy by Lenin was, as he said, an economic system with free market and capitalism, both subject to state control. Because business was business without any complex, the Soviet Union revoked the complete nationalization of industry and introduced a mixed economy. With this method, it created a new category of people called netmen. This temporary expedient was used until 1928 with a great break, because the business had to be done even after Stalin started the big agricultural collectivization. That meant the end of private ownership of land, but also the beginning of the processes that would conduct to the Holodomor in Ukraine. A new point about the foundations of Soviet Union. So we have the official creation of the Soviet Union in December 22. We have also a constitution in 1924, but in reality, already at that time, we were in a new framework for communists, which was not communist. It's incredible. Why? Because at the time of the creation, the policy was the new economic policy of Lenin. Sometimes we make the mistake to say that it was after, but it was before the creation. So in the creation, they continue this, and they continue this even after the death of Lenin, and it was stopped only by Stalin. But because it was not efficient to stop it, they had to do something else. So you see what? You see that from the foundation, the Soviet Union does not work. And they knew it. They knew it. So they make this big correction, the new economic policy. And after that, with a great break, they made another correction with the collectivization. And this was the starting point, in fact, to have all the elements to do something worse, the genocide. So the genocide, and you have to realize this, the genocide is not an innovation of 1932. No. It's a consequence of the beginning of the Soviet Union. You have to put together all these facts as a bridge. So the starting point is 1921, before 22, before 24, after 28, and at the end of the process, 32 and 33. So in reality, if you see this, they had to do the genocide to save Soviet Union due to errors in the foundation of their ideology.